Brendan Carr, the chair of the FCC, who of course was put in power by Donald Trump, admitted in a Fox News interview this week with Jackie Heinrich, that we may have to pull ABC's broadcast license because their parent company Disney is of course still doing DEI. DEI, that big great villain of the Trump administration, that thing they have to destroy, might cause ABC, one of the oldest networks on the planet, to lose their broadcasting license. Here is what happened during that exchange on Fox News. Jackie Heinrich asked Brendan Carr, quote, "Your probe into Disney's DEI policies," their senior counsel writes, "this is all about bullying and intimidation. Mr. Carr's most powerful tool is his vote on the commission to approve mergers and acquisitions. Is this about Disney's hiring practices, or is it about something else?" What a stupid, softball question. But anyway, Brendan Carr responds saying, quote, "Yeah, this is about the hiring practices and their employment practices. Look, broadcasters, and Disney owns one, ABC, they have an obligation under federal law. We have EEO rules at the FCC, which means you can't make hiring decisions based on protected characteristics, including gender and race. And the evidence we have so far indicates potentially that Hold the fuck up. You say you have evidence, okay? And that it indicates something may have happened. Okay, no, then that's not evidence. Do you know what the word evidence means? Evidence means we can prove it. But you're saying evidence means that maybe potentially they could have been doing something that might somehow be construed as illegal. You're going through verbal gymnastics to try to justify this, which means, of course, you have nothing. But I'll continue with his response. "And the evidence we have so far indicates potentially that Disney and ABC were making employment decisions based on race and gender, including having effectively race-defined affinity groups within the company. We have evidence that they put quotas in place based on specific demographics. If the evidence does in fact play out..." Right there. Again, that is another phrase that means, we got a bunch of bullshit, so, If the evidence does in fact play out and shows that they were engaged in race and gender-based discrimination, that's a very serious issue at the FCC that could fundamentally go to their character qualifications to even hold a license. But we're going to follow the facts wherever they go. Look, President Trump's been clear. We are turning the page on DEI. The first week I was chairman of the FCC, I said we're ending our own promotion of DEI at the FCC. People would be shocked if they learned the millions of dollars that the FCC alone was spending to promote DEI. We had it listed as our second highest strategic priority. You have nothing. You're admitting you have nothing, but you're threatening to strip the broadcast license of ABC not because of DEI, but because Donald Trump is mad at George Stephanopoulos, even though, they decided we're going to give him the money anyway and settle that suit. Trump has a bone to pick with the corporate media, and this is the way they're going to pick it. They take this invisible villain that they can't even define, that they can't even explain to you why it's bad, DEI, and they just go after it, just like they used to do with affirmative action. It's the same thing, just a different name, right? We don't like women. We don't like people of color. We like straight white men. That's what they're saying. That was what their attacks on affirmative action were all about. That is what their attacks on DEI are all about. They're just rehashing the same playbook they used in the 80s and 90s. It's all bullcrap, and it always has been. But now they are weaponizing that bullcrap, and ABC could pay the ultimate price for it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.